It is a beautiful day, and boy, I hope I get this right, in Boise. I say I hope I get this right because, you know, it's not Boise, it's not with a Z, it's a Boise, like see the, you know, see the sky or see the flower behind me, Boise. So anyway, it's a beautiful day here in downtown Boise, and I haven't done a walk and talk in Boise. I haven't done a walk and talk in this city, I should say, since the big potato drop on New Year's Eve. And what a contrast to New Year's Eve and this day, this beautiful spring day. And look at the sight you'll see as you come into Boise. Oh boy, I'm gonna be really struggling with that. But anyway, this is the, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Jack Urban meeting place right here in downtown. And I'll just say downtown. I'm not gonna try to say Boise. But anyway, I'm on my way to something special today. I'm on my way to the Home and Garden Show. It's an annual event, much like you would find in any city the size of Boise. And and I'm gonna go and just kind of do a nice walk and talk for you. As I'm walking in, they've got these displays of these engines. This is from 1919 from Ferdinand, Indiana. Like computers have in our era, steam power reinvented society 200 years ago. The principle is simple. Steam naturally wants to expand. Steam engines use the power to push pistons, which in turn move gears and wheels. But they've got several of those on display. And you know, I thought this would be a really great opportunity to give those of you that have never been to this city just a little taste, a little sight, if you will, of what Boise is all about. You see there, they've got, look at that, they've got a slide coming down off of the parking garage. You can park your car and take the slide. I don't know how that would go over with somebody wearing a little black dress, but anyway, look at this climbing well, pyramid or whatever it is you want to call it. But just around the corner is where they're going to have the Home and Garden Show. And I parked just over by where the show is being held. I think it's at the city center, if I'm not mistaken. And I parked, but I thought I would just take a little walk. I have not spent any significant time down here other than to drive down and come in town for an appointment or for something like that. Here's another tractor. Look at that. That's the Avery. Thanks to a small legion of men and women passionate about vintage tractors, a physical record of America's agricultural innovation still exists. These dedicated enthusiasts promote the sheer joy of sparking an old wreck back to life. Look at how big that tractor is. You need big tractors like this because Idaho has big potatoes. And that's why you see the really big tractors. Because if you're going to have big potatoes, you got to have big tractors. Now here's a tractor that's not behind glass. And it wouldn't surprise me if these aren't part of a museum. In all likelihood, there's a museum here. This is the Minneapolis right here. Look at this tractor. Wow. 1889 this was patented. All right. It is absolutely a beautiful day. Temperature, I would imagine, is probably well into the 70s. And the nice thing about living out here in Idaho, in the West for that matter, is you don't have something called humidity. You know, well, I'm sure there's humidity, but very little of it. So that's one of the nice things. Look at this big tractor, if you can see it. That's the Port Huron steam engine, I should say. I don't know how well you can see it with the behind the glass and the sun. But they have all these inflatable flowers here. And I would think that in a lot of places around this country, these probably would be vandalized at some point in time. But to be honest with you, I don't think that there's too much worry about that out here. Not that Idaho doesn't have its share of problems with that type of thing, but I think it's few and far between. Here's another tractor. That's the Twin City that you're looking at. They probably keep these behind glass to keep people from climbing on them and graffiti and what have you. But just across the street, I should say, is the Boise Center, and that's where I am. That's where I'm headed to check out some of the displays. I can't tell you the last time that I was actually at a home and garden show, and you know, I probably haven't been to a home and garden show in a long time, only because I haven't really owned a home in quite a while. Well, I've never owned a home in the conventional sense of the word. I've owned condos, 2 condos at this point in time in my life, but I've never actually owned a home. So not only do I own a home, but I have a home with a garden, and that's what's been occupying my mind and my interest for the last 2 or 3 weeks. There you see the sign there to the Boise Center. So this should be it should be nice. I went to another show which was at the fairgrounds, and I didn't know that they had such a venue here in Boise as this. I've never been into the Boise Center, so I'm actually looking forward to going in. I must say, this town has a very, very nice, if you want to call it a vibe. It's got a nice vibe to it. All of Idaho, for that matter, has a nice vibe to it. There's a building across the street called a warehouse. Let's see if I can't find my way in. There must be a front door here somewhere. We'll find it, and we'll be back in a moment. And this would be the entrance to the Boise Center West. It says Boise Center West, and it's a beautiful square. Get this here. Over there you got Lucky Finn Seafood, Sushi and Grill, and there's Buffalo Wild Wings. Look at this. Very nice. And you know what? This is called the Boise Flower and Garden Show, is what it is. It's not a home show. It's the Boise Flower and Garden Show. So we'll go on inside and get a ticket. I think a ticket is all of $8 to get in. You pay $8, or you can pay $14 if you'd like. You can pay $14, and that'll get you in for both days of the show. But they've got live music. This is going to be a nice nice event. So I'll get my ticket, and then we'll get on inside. Well, I made my way in, and look at this. The first thing you see is Posy Blue fresh cut flowers. Look at this truck. Wouldn't surprise me if I didn't see this driving around town at some point in time. I've seen several classics such as this. Look at that. That would be a Chevrolet. And here they have the seminars and workshops. So today they've got how to use color in your garden, spring garden success, create your own spring floral masterpiece, beneficial exit, insects. Tomorrow, easy composting at 12 o'clock. And then around 1 o'clock, everything you need to know about growing a salsa garden. So, boy, this is going to be nice. I know somebody over in Sweden, Stockholm to be specific, that's probably just going to really appreciate this video here. So, not actually quite sure where to start. Got a lot of stuff to see here. Look at this. This is Far West Landscape and Garden right here. Just beautiful. Look at that. Wow. I'll try to go slow with this, if only to give you a nice view of this. Oftentimes people have a tendency to walk through a show like this, and they just are all too quick. Here's the University of Idaho Master Gardeners. This is something that I am hoping to join, actually. Look at this. They've got a plant sale going on. I'm going to come back and pick their brain. This would be Forest Green Enterprises. The English believe that having a greenman in your garden brings good luck. I'm going to have to be a little bit conscientious of filming. Some of these vendors may not want their wares photographed. Wild Birds Unlimited. There's no shortage of birds in my backyard.
Our next seminar is starting in 15 minutes in the seminar room 110.
Hummingbird feeders.
The seminar, Spring Gardening Success, presented by Michael Foreman, Pure Love Sustainability.
I think adding the bird feeders are probably one of the last things. Look at these air plants.
Once again, the next seminar, Spring Gardening Success, presented by Michael Foreman.
Air plants, isn't that something?
We'll be starting in approximately 15 minutes.
What do they have over here? Got your flamingos. I actually got a pair of these from Costco. Interestingly enough, from my yard.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Wow. Boy, what a nice place. Just kind of meandering my way. This is the local nursery here. It's called Zamzows. And I go down to Zamzows quite a bit. There's numerous locations all around. And these beautiful plants. Very nice. There's a vendor over here called Rusty Birds. Some of these. Beautiful. There's Sasquatch. Very nice. If you like this lawn, this is the lawn company.
How are you doing?
Good, thanks. Wow. Now here you go. For those of you that watch my videos, look at this here. Wouldn't this be nice out by my garden? Boy, that looks nice. I know just the spot for it. So that looks really nice. Look at that. There's a couple over there. Wonderful. Now you've got to have the non-surgical eye lift. What would a flower and garden show be without the non-surgical eye lift? Here's the portable chair for everyone on the go. See, it's the perfect gift. It just folds down. Okay. Really a nicely laid out show. Look at this. Boy, this is a beautiful piece. Impact Imports in 2001. Oh boy, if I could tell you stories about this. Teak wood door from Indonesia. Years ago I had a client that imported all types of stuff from Indonesia. He did a lot of photographs of all of his information. Impact Imports, it's called. This is the teak tree root.
It does, you know, it's
a nice natural stone gas fire pit. I don't know if the show is all limited to this one room. Garage. Some beautiful chairs. Look at that. Very nice. Dan's Delilah's. We grow the best. Get yourself a medium or a large or a giant over 10 inches in diameter. Maybe yourself some sunflowers.
I got one.
Another big city corral right here. I just need to get my garden growing first, and then I'll worry about all the decorations. There's a gentleman playing guitar for a little girl. Really good folk here in Idaho. Idahoans are some really good people. I don't know if he's teaching her a tune or not. Wow. There she goes. She's gonna play. Can you play a little John Denver, please?
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Wow. Hi. Look at these feeders here. 50 hummingbirds, 3 bees, 1 spider. Very nice. What's the name of your business?
They're the best hummingbird feeder ever.
Best hummingbee feeder ever. Look at that.
So they're a lifetime guarantee.
Uh-huh.
They're made out of material called polycarbonate.
Uh-huh. Very nice. And available online?
Just right here.
Just right here.
But we
Okay.
do online shipping, but
Okay.
the whole thing is our promotion is here.
Wonderful. Thank you. There you have it, right there. Look at that.
Yeah, you don't have
Oh, now here's the samples. Look at this. See? Oh yeah. This is where my dad would be. My dad would be hanging out right over here, getting himself some free samples of the cheese. Homemade by Eric and Misty Evans in Buell, Idaho.
That's one of my favorite cheeses.
I love the caraway.
Let me give it a.
It's not one of our top sellers, but I love it so much.
Yeah.
We keep making it.
Yeah,
We
it's
sell
good.
it slow, but that's good.
Oh boy, that's good. That's really good. There you go. I need something like this in my backyard. Like a stand. Boy, what a nice event they have here. Now this is actually what was put on my gutter system at home. You know, the previous owner told me that he spent the money to put this system on my home, and I got up and sure enough this is what was on my gutters. Right there. Beautiful. There's the Audubon Society. Wow. Some nice fresh produce.
You've talked about
I bought one.
I only have enough to do 500.
I think
Boise Flower and Garden Showcase. Our next seminar is starting in
we're almost through.
the seminar, Spring Garden Success, presented by Michael Foreman, Pure Love Sustainability, is that seminar we were wanting to be. Once again, the next seminar, Spring Garden Success, presented by Michael
Oh,
Foreman,
Costco.
Pure Love
Look at
Sustainability,
this.
will be starting in 5
Gotta have
minutes.
Costco here. Wow.
Also,
Actually, I'd like- I'd like to-
Oh, Costco.
Oh,
There's the Boise Vertical Farm.
Cosgrove Organics, October Raleigh, Humana, T-Mobile, and
Very
our
nice.
media sponsors, KTVB, KBOI, and Idaho Press.
Earth Medicine.
Thanks again for attending this year's Boise Flower and Garden Show.
Oh boy. Look at this. This is beautiful. I actually like this cross right here. Very nice. Here's some popcorn. All right, folks. So unless there is a, unless this is all by Idaho, all of these vendors, I see different types of oils. There's the Starlight Herb and Spice Company right here. StarlightHerbs.com. Now here you go. Here's Cowboy Tom's. Now we're talking. Cowboy Tom's. Look at that. And it looks like me a little bit.
I can't pass that up.
Oh boy. Look at that.
No, I'm not a pancake person.
That looks good. That looks really good. Ooh, they're sampling. You're sampling?
Oh, yeah.
My name is Tom.
Oh,
That's good.
Oh, can you hold this for me?
Okay.
Let's see. There we go.
There you
All
go.
right.
Oh, look at him. Joe
I hope my mom's not watching. I'm going to eat the whole thing.
Okay.
Boy, that's good. That was worth the price of admission in and by itself. Really. I mean, just that pancake alone was worth the $8. Now we're talking. Look at this. Oh, yes. This would be nice. Oh, boy. That looks good. That's what I need. I need an eco spot. Wow. All right, folks. Boise Farm and Garden Show. Look at this. Beautiful greenhouse. Wonderful. All right. So unless there's anything that I missed, I hope that you enjoyed the walk and talk. Over there, it looks like they've got a place where you can go and grab yourself a bite to eat, or maybe something to wash down the pancakes from Cowboy Tom's. I should set up a booth. Maybe next year I'll have a booth called Farmer Tom's. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start a little business and call it Farmer Tom's. And they actually have some classes. Look at this. You see? So they'll have a nice class right over here. Wonderful. And that would probably be the the 3 o'clock. That's probably the Spring Garden Success. That would be starting there in just a moment. All right. And then in here, they have the Boise Bonsai Society. Look at some of these. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Look at some of these. Very nice. Maybe this is something that I should start to learn, doing bonsai.
Yeah.
Now there's a particularly beautiful plant right down here.
That's when you're supposed to put your crab.
Look at this. Thank you for not touching. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, and it smells very nice. Wow. Get a nice close up.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's beautiful. Almost as beautiful as you.
Oh, you are so full of it.
I'm not. That's what some people say. Some people do tell me
They say
that.
that you're full of it.
They say I'm full of it. No, but it is. It is almost as beautiful as yourself.
It is gorgeous.
Is this yours?
Oh, no, I wish it was. No, it belongs to one of the other members, but it's a beautiful tree.
Look at that. Wow. All right, folks. You see? You just have to know how to schmooze them. That's the secret. That's the secret to meeting women. You just have to know how to schmooze them right. All right. Have a great day.